Chapter 4: Anatomy and Exercise Science. We first encounter anatomy as a young child when we start to discover where our own body parts are. A student's first exposure to anatomy is likely to be a course in gross human anatomy. Some courses use the systemic method, where each of the systems of the body is studied independently before moving on to the next. The other method of study is regional anatomy, when everything about a specific region of the body is studied.
So what is anatomy? Anatomy is the study of the parts of the body and their relationship to each other. There are many subspecialties of anatomy, and here are a few. Gross anatomy, which is the study of body structures that can be seen without a microscope. Histology, the microscopic study of the anatomy of tissues and their cellular basis. Comparative anatomy, the comparison of anatomical structures of different animals, both similarities and differences. Embryology, the study of anatomical changes in tissues from conceptions to birth. Developmental anatomy, the study of embryology as well as anatomical changes that occur from birth to death. And pathological anatomy, the study of anatomical changes that occur in tissues as a result of disease.
History of anatomy. Pre-scientific period. Some knowledge of anatomy was necessary for survival. We can only speculate about how much they knew. Scientific period. There were Mesopotamians, Egyptians, Chinese, Japanese, and Indians. The Greeks laid the foundations for the study of science, medicine, and anatomy. During the Roman Empire, there were few advances in medicine. The Dark and Middle Ages. Powerful Catholic Church forbade dissection. When dissections were done, it was for legal purposes to determine the cause of death. The Renaissance. There were advancements in literature, art, and science. The printing press allowed knowledge to spread more easily. There was an increased emphasis on dissection, but mostly on males. Leonardo da Vinci created many detailed anatomical drawings. Developments of the 17th and 19th centuries. Explanation of how blood circulates was discovered by William Harvey. Development of the microscope led to progress in anatomy and knowledge of the human body. In 1858, there was a publication of Gray's Anatomy. 20th century to the present. Increased specialization of anatomical study. Research is mostly at cellular and subcellular bases.
Technology and research tools. There are electron microscope and scanning electron microscope, which give a better understanding of injury and disease, leading to new treatments. There is also imaging, for example, X-rays, CAT scans, and spiral CT scans. Digital subtraction, angiography, PET scans, PQCT, MRIs.
Educational preparation. Knowing anatomy is essential for a variety of careers. Master's degree in anatomy or biology may be sufficient to teach introductory courses. PhD is necessary to teach anatomy at major universities and medical schools. Courses to study: gross anatomy, neuroanatomy, histology, embryology, human physiology, chemistry, biochemistry, also experience in dissection. Employment opportunities: exercise science specialists, athletic trainers, and coaches. There are teachers and researchers, and professionals in medical or paramedical fields.
Here are a few professional organizations that deal with anatomy: American College of Sports Medicine, Society for Health and Physical Educators, SHAPE, American Alliance for Health, Physical Education, Recreation, and Dance, American Association of Anatomists, and Human Anatomy and Physiology Society.
Why should we study anatomy? To measure our progress as humans, to see how ideas, concepts, and practice have developed, and to see how certain ideas have or have not been accepted.